I'm Lemons, how's it going? And welcome to my review of Ben 10. The game was developed by Taurus Games and produced by Outright Games Ltd. It's available on PS4, Xbox One, PC and Nintendo Switch. I'll be playing the game on the PS4. Ben 10 is a beat-em-up, themed around the 2016 reboot of the TV series. I do like the art style for the game. I think it manages to capture the style of the show quite pleasantly. In Ben 10, you were able to switch between 10 of Ben's aliens he can transform into. Each one of these aliens has a certain thing that makes them unique, like Stinkfly being able to glide and Accelerate being really fast. The alien I use the most was Accelerate because of his super speed that allowed me to take out enemies incredibly quickly. Another thing to add is that each alien has their own special move. When they activate these special moves, a little animation will play out, and after this animation is finished, a wave of enemies will be cleared out. Now let's talk about the game's main focus, the combat. As I played through the game, it became quite obvious to me that it's definitely suited to a more younger audience. I think the game's main problem is that it struggles from being way too easy. I didn't die a single time during my entire playthrough. All you'll find yourself doing is spamming square to punch through waves of enemies whilst occasionally pressing triangle to counter-attack them. I will admit that the enemies do get a bit harder in the later stages, but most of the enemies are just reskins of enemies we've had from the previous levels. The story here is a bit weird. The game doesn't really have a story. Instead, it has what we'll call chapters. In these chapters, you'll have one main villain, and the chapter will take up to 2 levels. Once you've finished the first chapter, another villain disturbs the town, and then that villain becomes your main target to hunt down. There's 6 levels in total, so altogether, that means there's 3 chapters in total, making the game very short. The bosses here are also quite pathetic. The first 2 just send out waves of enemies before hopping off of their safety zones so that you can defeat them. The final boss is a change, but still not good enough for a final boss fight. You just dodge his very easy to dodge attacks, wait for him to get tired and put his arm on the arena, and then you take off his health. A terrible way to end a video game. And there you have it. That was my review of Ben 10. This game gets a review score of 4 out of 10. I really did like the art style and how every alien was unique, but because of how easy and boring it was, I didn't enjoy my time with this game. Goodbye and have a wonderful day.